lovelies, and welcome back to Sonduring Tarot. And we're going to use a new deck today. I actually literally had to open this deck just to use it. And if you're not familiar with this is the Tarot of the Mystical Moments. It does have additional cards because it has kings in a male version as well as a female version. But anyway, it's still in order, hasn't been shuffled. So we're going to go ahead and take this new deck for a spin. Seems to be a running theme. New decks, new decks. Okay. Okay, my lovelies, we're going to look at your cards, starting with the best part of your day. We have the Four of Cups, the Two of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Page of Wands, the Ten of Wands, the Eight of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Six of Swords, the Five of Swords, and we end on the Four of Swords. Okay. Yeah, pause, time out, rest, relax. I mean, we literally start out with two delay cards, contemplating, delay, seeing where our focus needs to go. Okay. Figuring out, alright, is what we've been doing okay to keep on doing without falling on our face and getting stuck, or is it a good stopping point? And most of this does seem like a good stopping point. Time to rest, relax, take a breather. Or if you can't physically hold still, find a way to escape. Whether that is some time to mentally escape, you know, have a break at work, pull out your phone and, you know, figure out something that's fun. Pull out a book, read. There may be a need to use escapism or your imagination to move on from the regular, every day-to-day humdrum conflict and responsibilities. Let's put it that way. Responsibilities. Okay. Putting ourselves on pause. Getting away from it all. Whether that's for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or maybe for a day. Maybe it's time for a day trip. Or maybe it's time to book a vacation. They're pointing out the Knight of Wands. Perhaps you've jumped through enough hoops that now it's time to get moving or going on a location that you actually prefer for a change. Wouldn't that be nice? Okay. Let me pick up my card mess here. I will see what's the worst part of your day. Although I will say, if you are in need of rest and do not do so, remember, your body will pick that time for you, so it's best to rest while you can rather than pushing and pressing the issue. Alright, we have the King of Cups in the reverse, the Ace of Swords in the reverse, the Two of Swords in the reverse, The Three of Swords in the reverse. The Six of Cups. The Seven of Cups. The Eight of Cups. And the Nine of Cups. Okay, worst part of your day? Yeah, not realizing you have the right to get away from it all. Literally, to walk away from certain things. I mean, it all boils down to choice. You have the choice to keep on going, you have the choice to rest, you have a choice to get away, you have a choice of your form of entertainment, whether you have me time. And you may not realize that that is your choice. That is part of your power. You might be talking yourself out of it, or berating yourself, beating yourself up of, oh, if I, take this vacation day and make that choice to take it and heal myself and relax and recoup and do something for me, that is something you shouldn't do. In the same note, you could have a third party, a boss, a spouse, a friend, whatnot, that may try and tell you or dictate to you that you don't have that option. That wish, that hope, that dream of, that island getaway vacation is just not going to happen. That's an impossible choice for you. You can't have that day off. You can't go that place. You can't do that. Okay. Five of Swords, the humdrum, the everyday conflicts, responsibilities. You might have somebody adding to your plate unintentionally or intentionally, making sure that you're either keep on going, especially if it's a boss, or for them to avoid having to step in or pick up the slack. Interesting that showed up. Okay. I'm a little curious. What is in our obstacle, or how to get over our obstacle? This other potential showed up. And we only have 2 aces and 5 major arcanas on the table, so there's not really a lot of majors. So most of what's going on for the day is not that extreme. But like I said, for this King of Cups and Ace of Swords, both in the reverse, someone else or even your own self-narrative might make it an impossible thing. Okay, so your obstacle, how to get over your obstacle. We have the Six of Pentacles reversed, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, the Three of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Hermit, the Hierophant, and the Four of Wands, the Five of Wands, the Six of Wands, Death in the reverse, the Hangman in the reverse, and the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Okay, let's look at this. Let's see what's here. All right. Yeah. Okay. When we make poor choices, put our energy too much in the wrong area, when we overgive, we exhaust ourselves, or in a way of form, give away our own power, give our own resources, which, let's face it, our energy, our own time, our emotions, our currency. When we give that away, it's to our own detriment. We can spread ourselves really thin. And right now, the best thing we can do is support ourselves. Prop ourselves back up. Do what's best for us, whether that is, vacation, me time, take a walk in the park, ground yourself, or, like I said, go to the movies. Take yourself out on a date. Doesn't matter if you're married, you're single, whatever. Take yourself to dinner. Make that cup of coffee or the cup of tea and sit down and read a book that's probably been on your shelf for far too long that has remained unread. This is a time for healing and self-reflection, for going within, solitude, namely solitude. And really getting back in touch and learning what's best for us. Not only to enjoy ourselves and who we are, what we are, and the freedom to do so, but how we're managing our life, if we're putting ourselves first, if we're living for ourselves, or if we're just being jerked around by others and being asked, can we do that? Am I allowed to do that? Can I have my break now? Can I have my vacation time now? Please, sir, I want some more. Yeah, go ahead, laugh at me. I'm a dork, in case you didn't notice. We shouldn't have to beg and barter for our time and energy to be where we need it to be. We should be able to have more freedom and leniency to rest when our body says rest, or when we know we're approaching that breaking point. Why? Because some of us over fucking give. And as one of the people that do that, I relate to that. Very much so. It's to our own self-detriment, and sometimes we have to take a break. We have to step away from things. It's best for us. It makes things really high vibrational and more successful, more prudent, more productive in the long run. Your overall being benefits from that, from stepping back, from supporting yourself, from putting yourself first, for having me time. Not only does your energy recoup, your emotional well-being is a little bit more balanced, your mental state of mind is not all over the place, well, for most of us anyway. But when it comes back to getting to things, it's, when they're pointing out the Wheel of Fortune, all the gears, all of your body, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, is firing on all 4 cylinders, whichever, way you want to count all of that for different levels, depending on our awareness. Instead of a chink in the chain, all the wheels keep on turning. Why? Because we've fueled our heart space, we fueled our imagination, we fueled our body by taking a rest. So there's grease on the wheels, so everything can keep on operating. And we have the Death card and Hangman both in the reverse, followed by the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Supporting yourself, stepping back. Not taking actions dictated by others, but that we know ourselves to be more beneficial, more truthful. One of those, know thyself moments. It's best to know sometimes we need solitude. It's okay to do what we need and be kind to ourselves, and hopefully give ourselves permission to do so. even if somebody else says, no, you can't. So for some of you, you might have to learn to put your foot down. I get an energy of, I don't want to say a meek personality. That's not right. It's more of a people-pleasing. Yeah, I'm back to the please sir, I want some more. Yeah, you shouldn't have to beg, barter, or anything else for time off, or to take a step back, or something that you are entitled to, like vacation. If your company promises you vacation and you know that no one has vied for that time, you should be able to get it. Don't allow anyone else to make you feel bad for going, hey, I'm going to take vacation here. Why? Because nobody else has called dibs and I need a vacation. And I mentioned escapism, so perhaps you just need to give permission to yourself to escape into your own imagination, your own little world. Perhaps you are not dreaming enough at night and escaping into your dreams, or daydreaming enough. You need to stop and pause to find out where you're stuck then, if that is the case, if this is more the mental trip rather than a physical trip, either away or a physical trip home to your bed and just being a bump on a log, because that's what you need to do. Alright. And aside from having 2 aces, 5 major arcanas, we do have 8, 8, 8, 6, 6, 6, and 5, 5, 5. As well as 7, 7, 7, and 9, 9, 9 for synchronicities. There's quite a few of them. So depending on where you're at, you may see one of those or multiple of those. So please look those up at your own discretion if you see any of those. All your cards here add up to 194, which ultimately reduces to 5, which is the number of freedom and change. Okay. And they picked the wolf tapestry for me today. Being a lone wolf. Sometimes, yes, you need a rest. You need a break. You need to, as I said, solitude. Solitude. Go your own way. Do your own thing. Me time. Or, you know, solo trip. Maybe a solo vacation. Maybe, like I said, daydream. Meditate. Whatever that amounts to for you. Alright, my lovelies, I'm going to go ahead and leave this here if you're still with me. And any of this resonated for you, by all means, give me a big thumbs up. Let me know you're out there. And hopefully I will read the astrology first before you go, because for some reason I keep forgetting it. So, Mercury in Aquarius squares Jupiter in Taurus. If you can get a break, this might be a good time for it. You likely feel pretty lazy. Taking time to chill out can do you good. The moon enters Pisces. Imagination can be strong. You can make the most of artistic talents and creative hobbies. Daydream. Yeah. That all clicks. Don't ask me why I keep forgetting the astrology. What can I say? I took a break of my own. I'm a little rusty. Alright, my lovers, I'm going to go ahead and leave this here. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.